Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Pastor Haynes. Oh, man, I know you got a good word this morning.
Thank you, Rickey Smiley. Hold on. Help is on the way. Listen, most of life is spent waiting for something to happen, waiting for a door to open, waiting for a blessing to come. We spend so much of our lives in what I like to call life's waiting room. We're on hold and nothing is happening, but this song says, here's what you do. Hold on, help is on the way. Hold on, help is on the way means, number one, that God gives you hope to cope while you hold on. I love that right there. God gives you hope to cope. God says, even as you are going through what you're going through and waiting to get through, here's what God does. God gives you hope so that you can cope, so that you can hold on, knowing that help is indeed on the way. Hope is an energy of expectation, regardless of your current situation, knowing again that help is on the way. And so you hold on to hope because hope helps you to cope while you're holding on. But then the other piece that really gets me is that God will let you know that what God is going to do for you is worth the wait. When God comes through, it's going to be all good. When God comes through, what you've been looking forward to is going to be exceedingly abundantly above anything you can ask or imagine. So go ahead, hold on, knowing God gives you hope so you can cope. Hold on, knowing it's worth the wait. What God has for you is tailor-made for you. What God has for you is mind-blowing. God has for you is going to bless you. So go ahead, look forward to it when you go through it, knowing that help is on the way.
That's right, y'all. Senior pastor of the Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Good morning, Rickey.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, the segment's being brought to you by Protect My Car. You can stop paying for car repairs. Get protected before your rent repair bill hits. Dial 800-594-7160 on your mobile phone now. 800-594-7160. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. The defense rested its case yesterday in Derek Chauvin's murder and manslaughter trial related to the death of George Floyd. Chauvin chose not to testify. The jury will take a day off today, and closing arguments will be on Monday. Meanwhile, 8 people were killed in a shooting at an Indianapolis FedEx facility yesterday, and at least 4 others were hospitalized, including one person with critical injuries. Meanwhile, body cam video was released yesterday showing the fatal shooting of a 13-year-old boy, Rickey, by Chicago police last month. The video showed Adam Toledo appearing to drop a gun and raise his hands less than a second before an officer shot him once in the chest.
That's
Mayor
crazy.
Lori Lightfoot asked the police to remain calm, but condemned the city's history of police violence and misconduct. I know you have something to say, Rick.
Yeah, because they're trained to watch the hands. When the young man turned around, why didn't you look at his hands? He had nothing. He didn't have no gun, in his hand. He wasn't a threat. He raised both his hands and he turned around and they shot him in the chest, 13 years old. And it's just crazy. And again, mass murderers can go out here and kill a whole lot of people or whatever, and then they get arrested without any incident. But just being black or whatever, we not
13 and black.
13. Yeah, not justifying anything that he did wrong, but he didn't deserve to die.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so
This is absolutely disgusting. So to follow these stories and more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, cheers up. What's going on in sports?
Well, the 2021 WNBA draft went down last night. Charlie Collier was the number 1 overall picked out of Texas to the Dallas Wings. Matter of fact, the Dallas Wings had 3 of the first 5 picks. Awak Huir out of Finland went to number 2. Arizona's Mallory McDonald, who was the NCAA tournament star. She went number 3 to the Atlanta Dream out of Arizona. And Kaisir Kondrezic, hope I'm saying her last name, Kaisir Kondrezic out of West Virginia. She went to the Indiana Fever, and of course, Chelsea Dungy out of Arkansas University went to the Dallas Wings, number 5, man. So big up to the.
How bad can your record be to get 3 out of 5 picks? They must.
Yeah, they traded. They had a lot of trades in the offseason. They traded for picks.
You know what I'm saying? They must didn't win. They lost all their games by 50 points. They get 3 out of 5 picks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, but now they should be winning now, moving forward though. They got a strong pick. They definitely was the winners out of the draft. In the meantime, Michael Jordan will be presenting the late Kobe Bryant at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, man. He will also be introducing Baylor women's coach Kim Mulkey. All right, Hall of Fame ceremony will go down May 15th. It is happening. All right, so hold on, man.
What happened?
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought I lost connection.
Like we thought you had a stroke.
No, my bad. I just didn't hear nothing out of nowhere. There it is. Gary, what's up there?
All right, y'all. Tyler Perry, baby. Speaking of 109, it's been reported, y'all, that Tyler Perry once busted, baby, Lonnie Love, y'all, for breaking a rule inside his beautiful mansion, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that, you know, celebrities, sometimes they get starstruck just like everyone else, honey, even if it's against the rules. Well, Lonnie Love is speaking out. She was saying how, you know, she was at an event once at Tyler Perry's massive mansion, and the rules were, y'all, that, honey, you do not take pictures in the house. But Lonnie got excited, honey. She said, she figured, well, you know, Tyler ain't nowhere around, child. Let me go ahead and snap some pictures, honey, of this massive mansion. So they said as soon as this girl decided she wanted to take some pictures in the mansion, Tyler politely just batted her on, touched her on the shoulder, girl, and said, And they say, baby, he batted her phone away from her before she could snap a photo of his massive estate, child. And she's laughing about it now, saying, you know, honey, she didn't believe she got caught, honey, and, you know, it was a shocking thing. But the question was, celebrities, do y'all get starstruck too sometime and just want to if somebody give you a rule, honey, tell you don't do this in my house? No. You do it? You don't?
No, if they ask you not to do it, you kind of try not to do it.
And then they ain't even got to ask me because I already know, you know what I'm saying? I already know about it. Went over some A-list celebrities' house and chilled and didn't even think to even ask them for a picture.
Right.
Or whatever. You know, because if they inviting you over there to chill with them, they just want to, they looking for friends. They ain't looking for, are you a friend or are you a fan?
Right.
Now, if you're a fan, let me take this picture and let you go home or whatever. But if you're a friend, you don't need a picture.
That's true, but it's hard sometimes when you be put in that situation. I went to Whoopi Goldberg's house, and I fanned out, okay? But I tried to keep my phone down. We took pictures for Christmas. She had Santa Claus at the house and everything. Ooh, but I was just so excited, and it was such a beautiful house. But I damn sure didn't take no extra pictures, just the one with Santa Claus. But I was so excited. I wanted to, but I was scared.
But it's different. It was festive or whatever, you know, and then, you know, you want to be invited back.
That's true.
You kind of chill out because, you know, people be like, I like her, but she was a little too much, so let me just just
you can't go back.
Be nice to her in public, but I ain't gonna invite her for this.
Right.
All right, then. Well, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite spring colors. My color today, y'all, is Little Boy Blue. On the high end, you say Little Boy Blue, and on the low end, you say beautiful light. Huh?
I was so nervous when I went over this one particular house when I ate, Brett. What? I'm sorry, I heard somebody in the background. Go ahead.
That's the color for today. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot.
Catch me at the hot spot.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show at the bottom of the hour. Brat's Hot Spot is being brought to you by Capital One Venture Card. Earn unlimited double miles per dollar on every purchase. Every day. What's in your wallet? Brad.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tad, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. A federal judge has approved R. Kelly to be moved from Chicago to New York City for his sex trafficking trial. According to the AP, the singer's trial will begin in Brooklyn Federal Court on August 9th. U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly decided on a virtual hearing and suggested that the government make plans to move R. Kelly to a New York jail. More than likely, the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, and no word on when the move will take place. R. Kelly's attorney, Steve Greenberg, spoke out after the announcement, saying that the singer is looking forward to the trial.
Oh, and my God. Brad, is that his trial? Is that worse going to that jail as opposed to where he is?
I I think he's been wanting to move, so I hope,
he has cases in both courts, Rick. He has Cook County, and then he has cases also in the Eastern District of New York. So he has more than one trial ahead of him.
I don't know, Lord Jesus. We're just going to have to keep him in our prayers and all of the
keep
people.
Keep him lifted up, yeah.
Yes. Last but not least, let me get this in right quick. Eazy-E's daughter, I think it's Abby or Evie Wright, has created a documentary about her dad's life and says the Ice Cube has refused to be a part of it. In an interview with 2Fab, she said, the only thing I will say honestly is probably the only person that actually matters in the story I'm telling who hasn't talked on it so far, and I'm just being completely honest, is Ice Cube. She continued, his sons actually told me that Ice Cube was willing and he was going to do whatever he could for me, and he was down. Since then, we tried to book him to do an interview, and he's been ducking and dodging. What y'all think about that? Like,
probably uncomfortable.
Yeah, ain't no telling what kind of questions they gonna ask him. And they didn't have a great relationship towards the end, I don't think.
But I thought they passed it up. Ice Cube went to see Eazy-E before he died, from what I understand.
Yeah, I know, but it was still a long period of time where things weren't good, and Jerry Heller and Eazy was, they was getting all the money because they created the group.
But that would have been a good time to go on there and have that interview, with his daughter. Y'all started out together and get everything cleared up. If I made some mistakes or I had to make certain decisions along the way, I would definitely, just try to correct it or whatever. Because now you're dealing with another generation and she's just trying to, memorialize her father, the right way or whatever.
Right.
But it would be nice to have him on there to see that, because I'm sure he has a lot. Can answer a lot of questions for her.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's just keep them lifted in our prayers, as Gary would say. We're going to end the hot spot right there, y'all. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. And once y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You wake up for the last part, and then you get turned up for that damn time.
Sad.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU. Oh, what? Say it ain't so, man. Rock Teasy up in the building. HBCU's up in the building. Stand up like you ain't got nothing else to do. It's about that time to always highlight and showcase and spotlight some of the phenomenal heroes and sheroes that attended or attend our phenomenal historically black colleges and universities. We going to Morehouse College. That's right there in the ATL. Prolific actor and film producer. Rose to prominence in the 90s. Starred in more than 100 films. That's right. Let me break it down to you. This man starred in more than 100 films. His likeness was used for the Marvel Comics character Nick Fury. Oh, I know y'all know who I'm talking about right now. His voice has been used in film, television, and video games. Everyone's favorite actor. I'm talking about that Samuel Leroy Jackson. Samuel Jackson up in the building, man. Ranked as the highest all-time box office star. Period. I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, yeah. And if you didn't know, he's a vegetarian. If you didn't know, well, now you know. Let's get it. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no.
We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and it is Friday and time for your coronavirus update, and I love coming after Gary needs to be injected and pumped up. Okay. All right. So we got roughly 6,000 people out of the 75 million people that have been fully vaccinated have gotten COVID-19, according to the CDC. So they got pumped up as well. Such breakthrough cases are expected in the CDC as vaccines aren't 100% effective. So that's really going right at about the 5% that we're talking about, that people are getting infected. More than 1 in 5 Americans, now roughly 20% of the population, have been fully vaccinated, meaning they've had 2 doses of the 2-shot regimen, 1 dose of the 1-shot regimen. But vaccinated people can still get the coronavirus. A few of those infections in vaccinated people have been severe. About 400 of the 5,800 people with breakthrough infections, or roughly 7%, required hospitalization and 74 or 1.3% died from the disease. So people that have had the vaccination, been fully vaccinated, have gotten the coronavirus and died. So it is happening. We still have to take this seriously. This is basically a reminder of what Dr. Fauci and other public health experts have been stressing, that vaccination is not a one-and-done way to end the pandemic. Wearing masks and social distancing is still very, very important. So that's where we are with the coronavirus this morning, Ricky. Even if you're vaccinated, you're still at risk. We still have to protect ourselves. And we still, even though places are loosening up and people's behavior are not consistent with the increases that we're seeing in the disease state around the country and around the world, they are really having some major problems in Europe and Africa, Brazil as well, in reference to the coronavirus. So let's go to the calls.
All right, good morning. You're on with Dr. Collier.
Yes, Dr. Collier. I have already had COVID, and I also had my first shot. But when I got my first shot, my heart rate went up. So I'm wondering, is it okay if I not take the second shot due to the fact that my heart rate went up with the first shot?
Okay, the current recommendation is that you get the second shot, but the research that I reported on 2 weeks ago noted that if you have had the coronavirus, you have recuperated from the coronavirus, you have positive antibody testing, and you get one shot, that your immunity and your protection will be as good or greater than people who have never had the coronavirus and get two shots. So the guidelines and recommendations will be officially changed at some point. So right now, the official guidelines are get the second shot, but the research showing that one shot will give you all the protection that you need.
All right, John, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dr. Collier. Back in December of 2020, my wife, my daughter, and I all contracted COVID at the same time. My wife and I and my daughter, we all got through it pretty well. My daughter, recently, though, the past couple of weeks, has been having this really bad cough, and happens late at night. And a lot of times when she wakes up from her nap, she's 2 years old. And I'm just trying to see, is it maybe related COVID symptoms? I know there's been some things once you heal up, you still have some lingering symptoms. Is that one thing I need to be concerned about?
Yes, COVID always has to be of a concern, but in a 2-year-old, just routine 2-year-old diseases such as respiratory syncytial virus and other respiratory tract infections of 2-year-olds would have to be ruled out as well. So I would have her be seen and evaluated completely by the pediatrician, including repeat COVID testing, just to make sure that there's no problem. But if she sounds like she got it, you said she recuperated from it, and then this is a new type of symptom. So it could just be allergy as well. We're in the middle of the allergy season, and a lot of people are having coughing and chest issues due to high pollen counts.
You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I just want to know, I had the Pfizer in COVID injection, and after I had my second dose, I also have osteoarthritis. It really flared up. Will that be a side effect from Pfizer?
What has been reported actually is people with those type of symptoms have had remarkable improvement in them after getting the vaccine. So anything is possible. If there's 1 out of 1 million people and it happens to you, I would say yes, it's possible, but chances are those two things aren't related. But again, arthritis is an autoimmune disease, and people that have those issues and have had problems for years have gotten the vaccination, and those symptoms have markedly improved and are completely resolved. So they're evaluating the effect that it has on those types of diseases now, and that's just it seems to be a benefit for most people, but I'm not sure, and I don't think that's related to your arthritis.
Daddy, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you can be reached in your disclosure.
I can be reached. Oh, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show crew, or its radio affiliates around the country and around the world. You can reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ, and go to my website, lifodrops.com. Find out how you can lose that muffin top and become beach fit and beach body ready for this summer. Thank you, Ricky. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Dr. M.J. Collier. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. We all knew this was, I knew this was happening, y'all, but I cried a little bit. But, honey, it's a sad day in the world, honey. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez ended their engagement.
You called it.
I tell you, Ricky.
You said that. years
knew
ago.
it wasn't gonna work because first of all, that man
never had nothing positive to say about nobody's relationship. So if it happened, it
I mean, but J-Lo don't never work
don't
out.
Do that, Gary.
Yeah, she doesn't. Let me tell y'all something. Nope, that man didn't want that woman because he's used to dating white women, honey. He got Jennifer Lopez, honey, because he said, well, you know, I'm gonna go. It's like the chase versus the conquer. Let me see if I could get her. He got her, honey, and now he just dumped her like a hot potato because that man is you. Alex Rodriguez, I didn't got a list. He used to dating, honey, white women. Kate Hudson, Madonna, Cameron Diaz, Tori Wilson, Bethany Frankel, Cynthia Scottis. He didn't date no Puerto Rican women. He dated these women, and Jennifer Lopez just happened to fall by them. Well, guess what?
He a different option.
Well, guess what?
J-Lo been married 4 times.
Yes, nobody want her. She's just not a woman.
He ain't had no fire yet. Wait till he get
Somebody does want her.
Absolutely, and him.
She can go back to puppy, can't?
Because you know a black man will take her, honey. He'll take care of anything. But almost. But yeah,
she
he'll
don't
take
need
her
to
back.
be taken. She's the prize. It's J-Lo.
Well, evidently she was, honey, a thrown away prize, honey. Alex Rodriguez said, honey, go.
Absolutely not.
And he sent on back on about her business.
Did you ever think about maybe she decided to leave him because it wasn't working out?
Well, she decided to leave him because he didn't cheat on her because he didn't want her no more, honey. Just realized that this is not the fish I want. So, honey, put her back in the water.
Rationale is out the window. Okay.
It is what it is, and we feel sorry for her. But now, I mean, yes, she could go back, honey. But we love J-Lo, honey. She's great, honey. She's Jenny from the block. She's Jenny from the block, honey, and she got a butt. Oh, everybody, she got this, that, and other. My thing is, if Janet Jackson, and Halle Berry can't keep a man, what makes Jennifer Lopez an exception? It's just, it is what it is.
What does Halle Berry have to do with that? Halle Berry has a beautiful man and is very happy. What are you talking about?
You saying for now, Gary?
Ricky, I was just going to say the thank you. That's for damn now. We thought they broke up a minute ago.
All you got to say about people is bad. So eventually, if they come to an end, you're gonna be like,
no, Brad, I ain't never said nothing bad about you. I never said nothing bad about you and Judy, Brad. Y'all a great couple, so don't say that. Don't say I
you know
say
I pull up. That's why. You know I pull up. That's why.
She know where you live, Gary.
I know it. I could have swore I saw a call here the other damn day, believe it or not, child. But I was like, oh hell.
If it wasn't a race, it wasn't
Gary
me.
would.
No, it wasn't a race, honey. No, it wasn't you then. Okay, all right. All right, moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all, honey. Kanye West, baby, they say, honey, he is looking to date an artist and a creative person. Y'all have to hear the voice. They're saying, honey, according to page 6, that he's looking to date somebody that's more like him so they could speak the same language to each other.
Precious.
They make a nice couple.
Crazy.
Yes, honey. And, you know, and that's another thing. I mean, Kim Kardashian, he was with Kim Kardashian because, honey, she was a known garden too. It was the Chase versus the conquer. He didn't got with her, honey, and had all them babies. He realized that's not what I want. She not who I want. These men getting these women that they don't want. They want to go back to where they came from. And that's what this man wants. Kanye wants to...
What are you talking about?
Yes, Kim Kardashian. How did we get to
fantasized over Kim Kardashian for years. He wanted to be with her for so long. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the problem, honey. He thought he was getting something, honey, but he wasn't getting nothing. He need to go back to Chicago.
She got him out there supporting Donald Trump. It ain't like she got a lot now.
Okay.
He came with a whole lot of baggage.
Yeah, and then, I mean, and Kanye is from Chicago. Brett, you're from Chicago, right?
I am from Chicago. Don't do that.
Yeah, so it's just, I don't know.
Don't do
that. But anyway, child.
Because the whole Chi-Town will pull up. We stand up for ours. Don't do that.
Y'all sure do, baby. You know, I'm terrified to even say the name. But anyway.
A couple of them live in your building. Don't do that.
Ricky, y'all hearing this? So y'all know if I come up missing, honey.
You know, 2 people live in your building that's from the
Chi. Lord Jesus. And you know, I be walking out here, honey, baby, clutching my pearls, looking around. But anyway, so we
do that anyway.
You know, how this man turned out, because it's a sad thing. Now, Kim ain't got no man now. Kanye wants somebody that's an artist that speaks the language. But Ricky, y'all talk about this all the time. It's good to get somebody that speaks your language that you can relate to and stuff. So I mean, instead of after you go through an intimacy session and after we done with that, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, she got to be intelligent and have something to offer and not
know
be
who the
shallow.
vice president is.
But could you date another comedian, Ricky?
Not one that don't do nothing but tell jokes. But I can't be around comedians that tell jokes all the time. I get tired of that. You know, after about 5, it's certain comedians I love, but I can't be around them because they own all the time and it don't be funny. Exactly. I'd be like, okay, you can't have everything is leading to a punchline. That's sickening. Some mentally, I'd be like, okay, let me go in my dressing room. Okay. Hell no, whoa out.
So there you have it.
But you get somebody that's not shallow, and I mean, just to give you an example, you know, I know a chick that's 42 that know every last woman on Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop, and don't know who represent her in Congress, and don't know who the mayor is, and didn't know who Joe Biden was, didn't know who Mike Pence was. Be like test questions. These are the vice presidents of the United States. And have no idea, don't know who represent them in Congress, don't have no knowledge on nothing that's important, and you pay taxes and got a child in the public school system. And I can't sleep, I can't lay down with nothing like that. I don't care how fine she is. I get turned off and then open up that mouth and start
good
talking.
thing, honey, D's on the show married because you probably couldn't date them. I don't know what they know. But anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Little Boy Blue. On the high end, you say Little Boy Blue, and on the low, you say Beautiful Blue. That's your color for today.
Yeah, I see
He did what, Brett?
He tried to say what you got to say, then hurry up and get to the clothes and then get to the color so you can't even say nothing because he's running out of time. Oh, we don't get you. We don't get you.
Time for the wake-up calls. Get at me, 866-9 Ricky, 24 minutes after the hour. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know what you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, this your boy Doug. I just want to wake up my brother Derek from Detroit. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
My name is Sharon. I'm calling from Cleveland, Ohio, and I just want to wake up my son Devon and tell him to get ready for work today. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Yeah, this people are calling out of Alton Park, Tennessee. I'm gonna wake everybody up in the city. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
My name is Gloria Halls, and I'm calling from Spartanburg, South Carolina. I want to wake up my children, Jody, Jorico, Jermaine, Jamaica. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Good morning, Ricky. This is Fit from Macon, Georgia. I just got finished watching that Cassie Sharp. Get what I'm looking for? I'm looking for that camel toe.
Me too, big dog. Come on.
Richmond, wake up. And Little Rock, wake up. And Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brad.
You're welcome, Ricky.
Man, Rick's Friday Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. We got a national treasure on the phone. Everybody love this lady. She might not be feeling the best as well because she had surgery on yesterday. The one and only Miss Janie, who always on the phone. If you don't know Miss Janie, if you watch the videos on Instagram and Facebook, most people know Miss Janie. But Miss Janie, good morning.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
Well, right now, I don't feel too good.
You don't feel good today? You was feeling okay yesterday?
I know it. I didn't rest good last night.
Yeah, did you take your medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're going to have to get some rest. Brad, Gary, Eva, Rock T, Special K, everybody, y'all say good morning.
Hey, Miss Janie.
Hey there, how y'all doing?
We praying for you. We want you to feel better, and we miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to get on back up on your feet. I tried to tell the doctor to let you stay in the hospital for about a couple of weeks.
No.
Yeah, because I needed to get some rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you frustrate me.
Yeah, you frustrate me too.
You frustrate me. You get on my nerves. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, Miss Janie, you called me 8 times yesterday. I couldn't get nothing done. You FaceTime me.
I don't care. I call. I'm gonna call you anyway. I call you 20 times.
Yeah, but I was like, I started answering the phone. I when I answer the phone on FaceTime, I just had this look on my face like, what? She called me
like you were sleeping.
Yeah, but like you don't need to be. And then, Miss Janie, you be holding the phone too close to your face on FaceTime.
Well, that's all right. I'll learn how to use it.
Yeah.
You know I don't know nothing about that phone, how to do it.
Yeah, that's why we tried to get you to get an iPhone, because you still got your flip phone, right?
I sure do.
And you keep it wrapped up in a Bounty paper towel. She keep it wrapped up in a Bounty paper towel and in your bra. Now, what's the purpose of the paper towel?
And then never my tits.
But what's the purpose of the paper towel, Miss Janie?
In case if it shock me, I don't want it to shock me. Don't you start nothing with me this morning.
Now, Gary, who's sitting right here. Now, I was minding my own business yesterday, and Gary sent me a text message and said that somebody had poured the tea and said that you had used your Obamacare plan to go and get your butt and your breast done. That's the kind of surgery that you end up getting yesterday. You spent your money.
Yeah. Oh, Gary said that.
Don't cuss me out. Don't cuss. Eva, you know she was finna cuss, right?
She was. She was trying to find me.
About to get you straight, man.
Yeah, she about to...
Gary ain't doing nothing but lying on me.
No, Miss Janie, that's what they said.
I don't care what they say. I don't need no needle stuck and meat put up in my butt, on my butt and all that. No.
Yeah, all right. So don't. And that's what the men like. That's what the men like. That's what they like, Miss Janie. So you got to get with the program.
Don't start me this morning.
All right. Well, you go back to bed. We just wanted to check on you now. Make sure you're straight.
I'm straight. I'm good. All
right. Have you had your coffee?
Yeah, I had about 3 cups this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll get you on up. Yeah, and she enjoying her Keurig coffee maker.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Jada, we'll call you back and check on you. We just want to make sure you're feeling okay. You need anything?
No, I'm fine. I got to go get my hair fixed Saturday morning because I can't stay in my house standing up on top of my head like this.
Well, won't you get you one of those Beyonce wigs, Miss Janie? Like the young chick.
I can't wear no wig. No, they too hot.
Miss Janie, whose funeral you wore a wig to and you took it off when you got in the family car on the way to the cemetery?
Your granddad. I couldn't get out that fast enough to get pull that mess off my head. I was sweating.
Black Tony, what's going on?
So, I tell you what's going on, boy. Good time, boy.
So today Friday.
Today Friday.
Bro, you called in sick every day this week, bro.
Hold up. Don't go with the negativity, shout. Don't go with the negativity, shout. Because you don't even know why I be in the morning, boy. I done got a word today, boy.
What you mean?
I done got a word, shout. I talked to Pastor Haynes today, shout. I talked to Pastor Haynes a long time in the morning, shout. We talked about a good hour, shout. Pastor Haynes put a word on me today, shout.
But what they got to do with you not coming to work?
Because he told me, he said, brace yourself, shouted, because they going to come at you today. He said, shouted, the devil going to be strong today. He going to come at you in a form of negative energy for folks telling you about you not coming to work, shouted. But he said, you tell that devil to get away from you, shouted. He said, no weapon formed against you, said Papa, shouted. Because he told you, he said, Rick Smiley come with you with that negativity about you not coming to work. You let him know, shouted, that it's not important what you doing today. It's what's important what's in store for you tomorrow, shouted. Because what's in store for me tomorrow, shouted. You don't know, because you focus on the day, Rickey Smiley. You focus on the day, shouted. But guess what the Lord said, Rickey Smiley?
What did he say?
That's what he said, shouted. He said, the rearview mirror is small and the windshield is big. You know why he said that, shouted?
Why?
Because what's ahead of you is more important than what's behind you, shouted. And if you keep
Come on, Black Tony.
If you keep focused on what's behind you, guess what's going to happen, shouted? You're going to crash.
Come on, Black Tony.
Shouted. So don't pay attention. Don't worry about I'm not there today. Don't worry about I wasn't there yesterday. Don't worry about I wasn't there now day this week, boy. Because guess what, shouted? We got a whole nother week coming up, shouted. We got a whole brand new week coming up, shouted. It's a whole new week coming up, shouted. Monday morning is a whole new day, shouted. And just I wasn't there Monday. Just I wasn't there Tuesday. Just I wasn't there Wednesday or Thursday.
Come on.
I ain't there today, shouted. It don't mean I ain't going to be there on Monday, shouted.
Come on, Black Tony.
Have mercy, boy. Have mercy, boy. Pastor Haynes, boy, they done touched my heart this morning, boy. Shawty, they on me this morning.
Black Tony, that's a good word, Black Tony.
I ain't been there now day in 2019. I ain't been there now day in 2018. I ain't been there now day in 2017. That don't mean that come May 1, 2021, I won't be there, Shawty. But guess what, Shawty?
Yeah.
I ain't there today, so I'm gonna let you.
All right, Black Tony. That was a good word. Black Tony, I feel the Lord inside of my soul.
Shawty. You should, Shawty. Because I knew you were coming at me with negativity. That ain't even you. That ain't nothing but the devil, Shawty. And guess what the devil is, Shawty? Guess what the devil is?
What the devil is, Black Tony?
The liar and the deceiver, Shawty.
Come on, Black Tony.
The devil is a liar and a deceiver.
Oh, Black Tony, Black Tony. Preach, Black Tony.
Coming to the Marriott Ballroom A and B this weekend only for 2 sold-out shows. From the people that brought you Mama, My Feet Hurt and Chitlins Don't Make It Grocery comes the new hit gospel stage play, God Get This Nigga Off Me, starring Howard Hewitt, Cheryl Pepsi Riley, and Malik God Get This Nigga Off Me, a story of family, fighting, and forgiveness.
What a remote.
With original songs by Little G from Silk.
God, get this off of me. He keep beating me, Jesus.
Also starring Damon Evans. Who? You know Damon Evans, the second Lionel from the Jeffersons. You know the light-skinned one with the afro. Oh. And Clifton Powell.
Your granddaddy beat my mama, and I beat your mama. It's what we do. Now go home and get to work.
God, get this off. You'll be inspired. You'll be uplifted. You'll laugh till you cry. It's a play for the whole family.
What done happened to your eye, baby? I fell down the steps, mama, on both eyes.
Co-starring Ronaldo Douglas. Who? You know Ronaldo Douglas from Good Times, Bookman's assistant. TC, Ugly Duckling, episode 29, season 3. Oh, don't miss this star-studded event. Tickets available at Shirley's House of Hair.
It's actually Shirley's house where she does hair.
God, get this off me. Don't miss it.
Y'all need to go see that play. Gary, what you got coming up?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary has a tea and the Kalu other day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Lil Nas X daddy, y'all, he is defending his child, y'all. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Lil Nas X father has defended him, y'all, after he was dragged online after a fan spotted his mom begging y'all for money on the streets, which I talked about this yesterday. Now, they're saying that the artist's dad, who goes by the name of Aristopher Saint, he said, despite what people say about Lil Nas X, honey, he's the greatest kid a parent can be blessed with. He said, although his mom is in a struggle with an addiction, she's still a queen. And he goes through great lengths, y'all, to make sure that she's taken care of. He also said, y'all, that those who have family members and friends, y'all, dealing with addiction understands that there ain't enough money you could throw at this situation to make it right. He said, I don't usually address personal issues publicly, but he felt like the need to do this. He said, please join us in keeping her in your prayers. And to those out there trying to create a false story, you won't prosper, unquote. And that's nice his dad is speaking up on it about his wife or his former wife or what have you and stuff like that. And we talked about that, she's going through a struggle of an addiction or whatever. People need help and stuff, and and they still, asking the public, to pray for her family and pray for his family as well. So, y'all, that's what we're going to do. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all, Miss Issa Rae, baby. She said she is super protective of her relationships because the internet culture is weird and malicious. Now, she did an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, and she explained why she doesn't show her relationships on the internet. She said, quote, I just feel super protective of any relationship that I'm in. She said it comes from observing and making fun of people over the years who broadcast the most intimate parts of their relationship, then are left with egg on their face. She also said that, quote, I know how I am as a consumer. I had the foresight to shield myself from what anybody who was looking for anything on me would try to find. She said, because I know this culture. She said, honey, that the internet is weird and malicious, adding that, honey, I've just worked really, really hard to protect myself from the ugliest parts of it. And that's an agreement to y'all. I mean, I don't think any of us would put our relationships on, social media or what have you. Besides Brad them. But I mean, sometimes you gotta keep some things private.
I mean, we kind of all have, Gary.
Yeah, what? Yeah, because Ricky did put mines. So yeah, well, Ricky, do we know anything about you?
What?
Putting our relationships on the social media, putting everything out there. You know, because you know how people drag you and stuff when they find out the little bit of
people. You mean you?
They'll Google your girlfriend and her past relationships and stuff, and it gets so bad and crazy and messy, and then she starts feeling insecure, and then it ruins the relationship. That's why before you put your relationship out there, you have to let it develop like a flower. See, you can easily walk up to a flower in a flower pot and pull it up, but you can't pull up a pine tree. But see, you can't see a flower that's in a flower pot on Google, but you can see a pine tree on Google because that thing's so deep rooted. A tornado can't blow that thing down. Even to blow it down, the roots is still there. So that's why you have to let your relationship grow and get deep rooted before you bring it out to the public. That's our word for the day. Good word. Use them just the minute you get a boyfriend, you change your relationship status, you know, put it on social media, and then now all of a sudden you slowly, you know, they take them pictures down one by one as the months go by because you don't want nobody to know you broke because you done bragged so much that you got a man. And then now you don't have a relationship.
Now you don't have a man.
Yeah, now you don't have nothing. Then you start posting T.D. Jakes posts, quotes, and stuff like that. In spirit, you know, you can tell somebody broke because all the
subliminals.
And spiritual. Yep. And God, you don't need nobody but Jesus.
Know when to close the door.
No, all that evil. Man, I be white. I be knowing. You ain't even got to look at the relationship. Just watch the post.
They broke up.
And then all of a sudden she started looking good and she wearing lashes and showing pictures of her butt and she fine now all of a sudden. Yeah, that relationship.
Wearing extra makeup and getting their hair done a little bit more and stuff. Yeah.
Know your worth.
Yeah, right, evil.
Boy, that's the single woman anthem, ain't it?
Know your worth
with a booty picture.
And then got our two little boys on there with them silver caps on their teeth, Special K.
Yes. Know your Dennis.
Drinking out from drinking all that strawberry drink at night.
From drinking what, K?
All that strawberry drink.
She didn't get a baby no milk when they was little boys.
Fago K-pop. That Fago Pop. She drinking that red Fago Pop.
She put a red Fago Pop in a bottle. And now the little boy got silver teeth.
Got his wisdom teeth pulled at 3.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Little Boy Blue. Behind you say Little Boy Blue, and on the lunch you say Beautiful Light Blue. That's the color for today.
Special K, she got the baby car.
Even 4 of them bad.
Special K, she got what be on the back seat floor? What she got them 2 car seats, the little boy.
Some busted open Zaxby's sauce packs, some McDonald's sauce packs, Taco Bell hot sauce, a dirty diaper. One little wet sock. It need to be damp.
Gotta be wet.
That little sock always be damp for no reason.
And an empty bag of cheese nips. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yeah, we're talking about, getting suspended because a lot of us are successful and we did good with the prayers of our grandmothers. And some of us don't have no business being where we are, the way we acted in school. And I was one of them, if not the main one. Snoop Dogg got suspended. Samuel L. Jackson got suspended. Brett, did you get suspended? And if you did, why?
I ain't never get suspended from school. I would get a whooping too bad. I ain't get that.
Are you scared of evil?
Okay, so this is very embarrassing, but I hold the record at my high school for the most suspensions.
Are you serious, Eva?
No,
Are you serious?
But okay, I'm going to tell you why. Because I was a small girl in school, but I went to school in South Central. So my dad taught me. Well, my mom used to say, if they hit you first, then you hit them back. But my dad taught me, if they look like you gonna fight, if it feels like a fight is coming, then you crack them in their jaw mid-sentence. So that was my thing. So
you used to
whenever an
thump.
argument, I bet Ricky, all day, every day. That was my thing.
Oh, that's what Yancey Dow used to call it in elementary school. Oh, they getting ready to thump.
We thump.
Yes, sir. They been to thump. Yeah, Special K.
Yeah, I just got suspended for the regular stuff, man. Just being disruptive in class, always trying to make people laugh, and then and fighting. When I went to the white school that one year, I got suspended for fighting white people.
right, team.
I never got suspended, but I got sent to detention all the time because I was always the instigator in the classroom that instigated the class.
Of course.
I never could leave stuff alone. I never could just let it go. I just had to keep on going.
Gary.
Mike and Elsa Hayes wouldn't have any, baby. We couldn't get suspended, but I used to get
and
rule his.
And Gary, you and your brothers, y'all got perfect attendance every year.
Oh yes, honey. We went to school every day, honey.
Yeah.
My dad would drop us off, and we walked home. So
y'all never missed a day out of school. I don't care if your leg fall off. I saw, because I know when your dad died, I saw all those perfect attendance certificates on y'all on your mama had hanging up on the wall in the hallway.
That's right.
I said, damn, they went to school every day. That means y'all mama was tired of y'all ass.
That's right. She sent us out, honey, every damn morning, baby. Get out this damn house, honey. And then if we got up late, she said, get up today. It's your damn birthday. Get up and go to school, honey. So
she said,
That's old school right there.
Yeah, I got suspended. Honors and Awards Day. That was the worst one. I had, they had this dance called Pump It Up, where you get in somebody's face and you pump it up, kind of like you pop locking, but you're pumping it up with your chest. Evil.
Yeah.
Right.
So we get ready to have Honors and Awards Day at Woodlawn High School. Everybody that went to Woodlawn that's listening, y'all remember it because it disrupted. It disrupted the whole. Don't worry about it, Derek. He in a meeting. I was going to try to get my one of my best friends on the phone that should have got suspended because it was Derek Talbot, Deltrick Talbot, Nathaniel Goree. They call him Misi. We go all the way back to elementary school. George Fleming had something to do with it. The guy that was the trainer for the football team, he was one of the, I think they call him the EMR students, but we call it special ed. So I said, Jerome, when you go up there and get your award, I said, pump it. I had him in the hallway getting him ready. I said, you go up there, because they was all going to get an award because the superintendent of schools was there to be the keynote speaker. I said, pump it, and you pump it with your chest. And boy, they called his name to get his award. Boy, I was on that front row because you sit on the front row. I was cheering them on. Let's go. Pump it. That fool got on stage, instead of pumping with his chest, he pumped with his crotch. And I was like, the whole auditorium started going crazy, right? And I was like, no, pump it. I was hitting my chest, like your chest, pump it. And he hunched all the way across the stage.
My God.
And Coach Jones, one of the football coaches, Coach Jones came and grabbed him by the back of his shirt, and it took him off stage. So everybody was going crazy. It was hard to get the students to settle back down. So we get the third period history class or whatever. Then we go to lunch. So we go to lunch or whatever. We still laughing. And then I get in my next class, the bell and say, Rickey Smiley, Nathaniel Goree, and Deldrick Talbot, please come to the main office. So we go in the office. We in Coach Gibb, the principal office, and there his ass sitting in the chair. Jerome talking about, he told me to do it. And he told me to do it. He said, pump. He got up in the office and started pumping again. So they sent us home for 3 days and sent him home for 2 days. So that's why we got suspended. I want to know why you got suspended. Y'all hit us up. 866-9-RICKY. Good morning.
The only time I was ever suspended, I slapped the taste out of a white girl's mouth after she called me the N-word in algebra class. She held my fingerprints for 2 weeks.
I got suspended one time for cutting buttons off my teacher's coat during the fire drill and it was snowing and raining outside. She was a racist.
I took a joint to school and put it on my science project.
Hey, this white guy, when I was in the 3rd grade, called me the N-word, and we had a little bathroom in the classroom, and I beat him up and duct taped him and laid him behind the door, and the teacher thought he was absent for the whole day.
I had a homophobic high school teacher that kept calling me a man, so I turned around and flashed him.
I kicked this boy in his gonads. It was during the time of when they first showed roots, and he said that N-word, and hey, that was it.
My 6th grade teacher, bless her heart, she had a 5 o'clock shadow, I swear, and I took a razor to work. One of my grandmothers to work, wrapped up in a box like a present, took it to work to her for her birthday, and she pointed at the door, get out, and I got 3 days for that.
Hey, Eva, Stay Free that do the Maxi Pass, they was doing a promotion at our high school, and they asked us to unload. They asked us to unload the boxes from the truck and take them in the girls' gym. Stay, y'all remember Stay Free Maxi Pants? Them big ass twin mattress maxi pants. Man, they asked us to unload those boxes. Man, we were trying to put that thing in the locker room for the girls' gym, and they was doing the promotion. Man, why them damn things? We had them damn things stuck on every locker. We had peeled them stickers off. We had them maxi pads stuck all over the high school.
Absorbent.
Yeah, they sent us home for that, boy. I was responsible. Everybody that helped unloaded that truck out of that girls' gym, we had all them maxi pads stuck everywhere, all over that high school, y'all. I was bad, evil. I didn't even know they peel off. I took some of them home and let my little army man lay on them.
Because you're not a girl.
I had Superman, Batman, all of them had a maxi pad to lay on. I made cots out of them.
A pallet.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is time for Battle of the Sexes. We got Brittany from Jackson, Mississippi.
Ladies.
And we got Larry from Richmond, Virginia. Good morning, y'all. All right, y'all ready to play Battle of the Sexes?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Brittany. You ready, Brittany? We're going to start with you, Brittany.
Brittany sound ready.
Yeah, Brittany. Yeah. Home of Tougaloo College and Jackson State University and the mighty YEQs. There it is. You ready, Brittany?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Start the clock. All right. Table, hack, and meter are types of what?
Pass.
What?
Yeah, table, hack, and miter are types of what?
Pass.
Okay, so the answer is Saws. The only publicly owned franchise in the NFL. Hell, I ain't know that one. Green Bay Packers.
Right.
All right, what is PSI, psi measure? What does that measure?
Pass.
Air pressure. Okay, I didn't know that was. What underwear brand is endorsed by NBA legend Michael Jordan?
Hanes.
That's right. A part of motor that mixes air and fuel on an old school car engine. What is that called?
Pass.
Carburetor. Sierra, Silverado, and Tundra are different models of what?
Pickup truck.
Absolutely. What martial arts expert starred alongside DMX in 2 movies?
Jet Li.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You came back with 3.
We deserve one more, Ricky, for those hard questions. Come on now.
No. All right. No, because they're it's probably going to be a tie. Hold on. It's probably going to be a tie, I bet.
So
you got 3.
Any faith in Larry? Okay, come on, Larry.
Yeah, these questions be hard under pressure. Larry, you ready?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, don't sound like.
Come on, Larry.
Let's go, Larry. Bordeaux and Prosecco are types of what?
You can pass.
It's wine. What classic designer brand is known for their horse bit detail?
Pass.
It would be Gucci. Shawnee O'Neal is known as an executive producer of what TV show?
Basketball Wives.
Yes, that was easy. An area on the skin that is thickened skin from repeated pressure and contact is called what? Shut up, Ricky. Calluses. Meghan Markle's English title is the Duchess of what? Gary, what would that be, Gary?
Sussex. Damn, hell.
I knew that for us. Anything to start with an SU something. Suck.
You nasty, Gary.
Thank
Not
you.
only is nasty, Gary, but you are the winner, Brittany. Ladies.
Hey! Special K, what did she win?
All right, congratulations, Brittany. As our big winner today, here's your exclusive 10-item prize pack from the Dollar Tree. You got a 3-yard roll of black electrical tape. You got a bag of Brim's cheese balls, 3 7-watt night light bulbs, a 4-pack of snack pack tapioca pudding, and 6-pack of table tennis balls. microfiber ceiling fan duster. You got a bag of Gravy Train beefy classic dog food, an 8-ounce can of spray lubricant, a 10-pack of Princess Party Pony party plates, and a pack of 100 bamboo skewers for kebabs. A $10 prize bag, all yours for winning Battle of the Sexes on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And Larry, you get nothing, sir. You get nothing but this L.
What you do with spray lubricant?
You spray it on something that needs lubricating. That's what you do, sir.
Y'all give it up for Battle of the Sexes. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Brad.
Yeah.
You know I had to throw that one in. Hey. You have not seen a performance until you've seen Earth, Wind, and Fire do that live.
Okay.
That's their closing song. That's what they always close with. Let's groove tonight, man. And the whole auditorium is up.
Well, this reminds me of that part when you having a barbecue or a family function, and then your parents are ready to do the grown folks part, and they close that back door and make y'all go to the front part of the house.
Oh yeah,
that's when this song come on. That's when all the kids stay in the front, and the house starts smelling like Black and Milds.
Yeah, and that one uncle out there barbecuing with those sandals on with those white socks, because you know he can grill. He got those sandals on and those white socks, and not one ash drop. Not one ash. Gary, what does it remind you of?
Oh, this was a Sunday song at the skating ring, honey. It was this guy named Maine, honey. He used to dance off of this song, honey, at the skating ring in Port Arthur. That was one of the good days, and it was a pleasure and a good thing when my mom used to let us go to the skating ring on Sundays here. And I used to, all those old songs remind me of when we were skating back in the day.
Special K Rock Teeth.
Boy, basement party, house party, Soul Train line.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, Soul Train line.
Rock.
For sure.
Man, there's 3 songs that just light up a family reunion. You got the Electric Slide, you got Any Song by Maze, Before I Let Go, whatever, and then this song right here. Those are the 3 songs that you play at all black family reunions, and it just get everybody up.
And
that song always come to my head when I see an old player with a white linen outfit on, and he have on 50 thin gold necklaces, mashed down in some black and gray chest hairs with baby powder up under it. And you know he smells like cool water cologne. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter, and actress, the one and only Kelly Price.
Kelly Price, what's up?
Kelly.
Hey, why are you a whole fool, Richie? I can't do it.
Kelly, you know them old players he have on the men's jellies.
Yes.
Man, he done sat up all night and cut them toenails where he can put those jellies on, because them jellies don't fit unless you cut those toenails, because they don't come in half sizes.
Can't do it.
Your son, boy, I'm talking about that is the #1 song at the American Legion and the Elks Lounge. The Elks Lodge. Hey, man, congratulations on your new gospel project, Grace. Yes. And you know, Kelly, this I'm glad we're able to make you laugh this morning, because this past year has been hard on everyone, and our most sincere condolences to you and your family, because you lost 15 people, including your grandfather and beloved mother recently. So dealing with the amount of loss that you have had this past year, how did you still push through, and create this project?
Ooh, God. A lot of meditating, a lot of intentional laughter. Days where to keep from kind of going into a dark place. It was either a lot of that kind of music in the house with memories, or like seriously marathon days of old episodes of Martin, marathon days of old episodes of In Living Color. Like, I was really intentional about trying to keep a smile on my face so I wouldn't go into a really bad funk. It was hard. And then by the time December came around, right after burying my mom, I was like, okay, you got to go do some music or something. You got to get your mind into a creative space. And so I spent the month of December recording this project.
Well, you know, music is therapeutic, Kelly, and this is your second full-length gospel album. Can fans expect any more R&B in the near future? Like She Was a Friend of Mine, Secret Love, It's Gonna Rain, Something That You Must Know.
They absolutely can. The R&B music is actually ready to go. This project kind of interrupted my life.
Okay.
It interrupted my life. Okay. And so, and it was necessary for me because no matter what I do, no matter where I go, no matter what projects I'm involved in, this is the music of my soul. It's the music that heals me. It's the music that I can go back to from my childhood that takes me to a place that when nothing else makes sense, I can find like some solitude and some peace. And so this was more for me, I think, than for anybody else. But I wanted to spread this. I wanted to spread this feeling because I told myself if I was tired of crying, how many other people felt that way too?
Oh, yeah.
Girl.
And speaking of projects, we absolutely love American Soul. So are there any little tidbits you can give us and fans when we can expect season 3 to return and what we can expect?
Oh, we can expect for season 3 not to happen.
No, Kelly.
Coming back.
No.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's because God got something bigger.
I got something in store for you.
I received that. Yes. You know what? It was an amazing experience. It was a upper level management call, but it was amazing to be a part of something that told such an incredible part of our history. I think when you think about it, Don Cornelius started a movement that really kind of sparked what we have going on now, us understanding, owning our intellectual property and refusing to give up our brand for somebody else to take and run. You know, there are culture vultures, there are all kinds of things. And for so long, the beauty of our black has been taken and pimped out and sold and all kinds of stuff. And he just wasn't having it. And so back then, we knew television faces, but we didn't know anything about them. We didn't have social media. We had the 6 o'clock news and the newspaper. So you didn't know about people, but getting to know him through doing this series was an incredible honor. And I was just really, really happy to be a part of the telling of his real life story.
Kelly, I'm going to have to put you on the spot. I'm going to ask you to do something. You know, we do quarantine cooking on this show. Just one day, just come on here and give us one recipe and make us a video. Brad, you have not ate until you went over Kelly's house and she cooked for you. All I remember was that macaroni and cheese and that baked chicken. I don't know what you seasoned that baked chicken with, but it was so good.
Let me let you know that we go way back to the Mariah Carey days. I know about her food.
So you, Brad, she had all of us laid out in the middle of the den on the floor asleep.
Oh my God.
Put you out, huh?
I'm talking about she laid us out.
We are feed my soul.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm so good unless they're ready to belch.
I know that's right. That's it. Man, I just can't, with all of that stuff that you had, everything that you had going on, I thought I just went through something, man. 15 people and your mother. God bless you. You know, you are a sister. We absolutely love you, and I was so proud of you. Y'all. And let the fans know how they can follow you.
They can follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Price, MS Kelly Price. They can find me on Twitter at Kelly Price, the number 4 real. They can always go to www.kellyprice.com. And Facebook is Kelly Price Official.
Hey, we about to play your new single right here, Dance Party. Yes, sir. And make sure y'all get our new project, Grace. It's out now. But right now, we about to play Dance Party. Y'all give it up and show your love for Kelly Price, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, come on now.
All right, Kelly, we love you.
Bye, Kelly.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. I got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So, Ricky, there has been another mass shooting, and this time it was in Indiana. A gunman killed at least 8 people at a FedEx warehouse in Indianapolis last night before killing himself. At least 4 others were hospitalized, including one person who was in critical condition. Meanwhile, officials in Chicago released a video of a fatal police shooting of a 13-year-old young man by the name of Adam Toledo. Adam was shot in the chest last month following a police chase. The video shows the boy appearing to drop a gun and raise his hands less than a second before being shot. Mayor Lori Lightfoot called the footage excruciating to watch. Meanwhile, the defense rested its case yesterday in Derek Chauvin's murder and manslaughter trial related to the death of George Floyd. Chauvin declined to testify, and both sides will make closing arguments on Monday. Now, in coronavirus news, almost half of the U.S. states saw an increase in coronavirus cases this week, and experts are urging people to please get vaccinated. The CEO of Pfizer announced yesterday people who received the Pfizer vaccine will likely need an additional booster shot in 6 to 12 months. The company is currently studying to see how long the vaccine lasts. And last but certainly not least, the CEO of Moderna said that they are working on a shot that would combine protection against both COVID-19 and the seasonal flu. All right, we'll keep you updated on that. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley Morningshow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Already, Eva, let's start off with the 2021 WNBA draft that went down last night. Charlie Collier out of Texas went number 1 to the Dallas Wings. Awak Krier out of Finland went number 2. Ari McDonald, who was the NCAA star of the tournament, she went number 3. Kaiser Gondrzik, she went number 4, and Chelsea Dungy was number 5, man. Yes, indeed, he all went down. Michael Jordan will be presenting the late Kobe Bryant at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. He will be presenting. Yes, indeed, man. He will also introduce Baylor Women's College coach Kim Mulkey. Hall of Fame ceremony will be May 15th, man. That's going to be dope to watch, man. Once again, rest in peace to the late, great Kobe Bryant. And my last story, man, this youth at...
I think you stroked out.
What's that, Gary?
Oh,
yeah, the internet.
Those words, honey.
Man, that's when the people get on the internet at this house.
That's a grand mal seizure.
Hey, can you hear me? Am I back?
Yeah, you back. Go ahead.
Am I back?
No, you back.
All right, man, I got to get this out, man. A youth girls basketball game in Indiana turned violent when the referee started fighting the adults and the players. One of the coaches began arguing a call. Referee called a technical foul on the coach. The coach grabbed her purse. She was about to get ready to walk out the gym. The game's still going on now. A parent started recording the referee, putting his cell phone in the ref's face, and then the ref slapped the phone out the face. Next thing you know, it was WWE, man. A full-blown brawl broke out in the gym, man. What? Crazy. Youth girls basketball game in Indiana. So, I don't know what's going to happen, man, but I'll post a video on my social media at Rock T Holland. Check it out, man. But it is crazy, man. I get it. The referees, they make some calls. Some are right, some are wrong. It is what it is. But when you're at these youth games, you can't better get that doggone serious when you start fighting the
right.
parents and all that. And the players. Players was throwing punches on the referees as well.
Oh, yeah, they don't like them
anyway. That's what I got for
anyway.
sports right now. Brett got the hot spot. Coming up next.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot. What you got, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Sharon Osbourne is ready to share her side after her departure from the CBS talk. Lord have mercy, we've been waiting. She's excited. The show following the heated exchange with her now former co-host Cheryl Underwood. The talk returned Monday with a special conversation on racism, while Cheryl Osbourne reportedly said she didn't watch the episode. She ain't want to see it, and she getting ready to speak out on her. She ain't gonna be able to do it, okay? She getting ready to speak out on her own in her own interview. She's scheduled to appear on HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher tonight, and have an open conversation about what went down on the show and behind the scenes. Now, how do y'all feel about her choosing Bill Maher? Why didn't she choose Piers Morgan?
Yeah, well, he ain't got no job no more.
It don't matter. He could have went on his Instagram. It still would have been, if people would have watched it.
Well, Bill Maher gonna give us some balance, though.
Okay, you think so?
Yeah, Bill Maher gonna give us some balance because he gonna keep it real with her.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, what do y'all think about Chadwick Boseman, his part being recasted? How y'all feel about that?
Everybody kind of. It's hard because it's almost like you almost can't replace him. They might just have to. I don't know how they.
They don't want to kill him off, Rick. Fans have launched a petition on Change.org to recast T'Challa in the Black Panther after Chadwick Boseman's passing last year. The petition reads in part, by not recasting it, it could stifle the opportunity for one of the most popular leading black superheroes to add on to their legacy. The number one way to kill a legend is to stop telling their story. So the petition went on, #recast T'Challa is not a call to replace Chadwick. No one could ever do that. It said this petition is merely asking to continue the portrayal of T'Challa and is a call to fulfill the role that Chadwick worked so hard for the world to see. But I don't know how I feel about this. I guess if they don't cast the person, it could. It could die, but then is recasting somebody gonna make people feel like, well, he ain't good as Chadwick? You know how people are.
Well, they probably gonna give it to Morgan Freeman.
They did it with Superman. They did it with Batman.
Exactly. Morgan Freeman. Stupid.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman plays everything. Everybody, either him or Samuel L. Jackson. They're gonna be a 90-year-old superhero. But you know what I'm saying? If you watch Shawshank Redemption, if Morgan Freeman get the part, we ain't gonna care. We're gonna watch it because just his voice alone, or James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
So if I see James Earl Jones flying through the air talking about my son works.
All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Chef Janisha Payne, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for quarantine cooking. We got the one and only on the phone. Y'all give it up for Chef Janisha Payne.
Good morning.
Chef Payne, good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Boy, let me tell you something. We are hungry. Every time the chef come on, everybody gets so excited because we cook the same thing, but y'all so outside of the box with y'all recipes, and I know you cook something really, really good. You have something really good and fulfilling for us today.
Yes, sir. So I switched it up again, and I did a vegan BLT wrap sandwich. And Veg Company sent me this bacon to use, so I was like, let me switch it up and do something that they like. So what you do to give the vegans that good little feel-good taste of it really being bacon, you add liquid smoke to it. And that brings out the flavor, and you season it up. And you're going to cut up some tomatoes. You're going to season it with your favorite seasonings and add some lemon juice to bring that flavor out. And, you add the lettuce and your to the wrap, and you have your little vegan BLT wrap.
And if you want that baby wrap right, let Brett roll it for you. If you need that vegan sandwich, hey, Chef Janisha, you ever thought about letting Brett roll some of those vegan wraps for you?
Goodness.
She had that thing right.
I got you.
Or Eva, if you let Eva or Brett come over there and let them roll them damn vegan roll-ups. Yes, sir.
She got pre-rolls.
Brett be so high she'll roll one of the vegan things and try to light it at the end like, Brett, that is not that.
Oh, goodness.
The wrong edible.
Baby, I make it like a creme brulee and light that joker.
Flambe that baby.
I know about some flambe it, okay?
Flambe that baby. Come on now. Don't get me in Brandon's kitchen.
Don't do it, okay?
Oh, Lord, I got lightheaded. Oh, Lord.
Thought about that trees.
We got you, Rick. It's Friday.
We about to pull up.
Chef Payne, don't you let Brandon even light them. Don't you let them roll them up. You just roll them up yourself. Don't let them.
Up in smoke.
Yes, sir.
Chef Janisha, how can we find this recipe, love?
You can find it on RickeySmileyMorningShow.com or my social media, cooking_with_Jan, Jan.
Thank you, Chef. It's always a pleasure, and your food is always so good. When you coming back to the A to make some of them good old deliveries?
I can this weekend if you need me.
I'm going to need you. I need thee, I
need thee.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Thanks, Jeff. Love you.
Better known as Cooking with Jen, and today I'm going to walk you guys through how to make a vegan BLT wrap. And we're going to use this vegan bacon that Veg Company sent me to cook with, and we're going to use some tomatoes, we're going to use vegan mayo, we're going to use some vegan plant-based butter, we have some lettuce, we have a lemon that we're going to squeeze on our tomatoes and add our seasoning to let that flavor trap in. We have a little liquid smoke that we're going to add to our bacon as it's cooking. And this will be your flatbread bread that you use. So let me walk you guys through how we're going to make it. I'm going to take you guys to the stove top and we're going to cook our vegan bacon. Alright guys, so now I have you guys at the stove top and we're going to start on making our vegan bacon. Alright, so we're just going to take a scoop of our vegan butter, plant-based butter. Add that in there. I already have my skillet going, so we can get to it. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and add those slices in. Turn your heat up to a medium-high heat. You're going to do 3 at a time. It looks like that's what's going to fit. Alright. So, as that's cooking, you got your heat up on a medium-high heat. You're gonna add a little of that liquid smoke, and that's gonna give it a little smoky flavor. You know, make you feel like you're eating a little real bacon. Trick our minds a little bit. And then you're gonna add some of your favorite seasonings to that. So go ahead and sprinkle some of that on top. A little, not too much. And you're going to let these cook for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Then you're going to flip it. And you're going to repeat the steps. It's not going to take long, again, because this is not real meat. It's vegan meat. So, the process is going to be a little quicker. So, it smells amazing, guys. I know it's the liquid smoke, but it does smell good. I just want you guys to know that. And we're just going to check to make sure nothing's burning or anything. But it does smell amazing, guys. You can mix it around so that flavors can get trapped in there how you want it. So again, once you hit your 2 to 3 minute mark and it's a little brown how you like it. I know some people like their bacon a little crispy. You know, get it as crispy as you want or as light as you want. It's up to you. So, I'm going to let it get a little more crispy before I flip it because I do like my bacon a little crispier. Alright. So, that's the crisp I'm looking for. So we're going to go ahead and flip that bad boy. Go ahead and flip, flip, flip. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to repeat that step. Add a little more liquid smoke. Alright. Then we're going to add some seasonings on top. And we're going to let that continue to cook 2 to 3 minutes. You're going to continue on with your other pieces of bacon. Cook those how you want. And I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make our BLT. So as that's finished cooking, come over here to your tomatoes. And we're going to go ahead and squeeze a little of that lemon that we had. Squeeze it on your tomatoes. Get that seed. And what you're going to do is sprinkle some of your seasoning on there. And that's just going to add some more flavor. You don't have to, you know, you can do it like that or you can flip it over and add it. Just make sure that all your seasonings is on there. evenly incorporated as your bacon's ready. So you're knock another step out as your bacon's cooking. So your bacon should be done by the time you're done with that. Yep, that's how we like it, crispy. All right, guys, so we can go ahead and turn that heat off. And I'm gonna show you guys how I make this BLT wrap. All right, guys, so we have made our vegan bacon. Looks good, smells amazing. And I'm gonna walk you guys through how I'm gonna assemble my BLT wrap. So we have this vegan mayo. We're gonna go ahead and scoop some of that out. And you're just gonna spread that. Spread as much as you like. I like mayo. It's vegan mayo. We're gonna try it out. So just spread that out. Thin layer. Make sure everything's evenly incorporated. Make sure you use all in that scoop. All right. So I think that's nice. We're gonna add lettuce. Lettuce, lettuce, lettuce. Then we're gonna add our tomatoes. Really pretty. It's sucked in that flavor. All right. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our bacon. Vegan bacon, guys. To add a little vegan mayo on top, that's your choice. You can if you want to, you don't have to.
I'll take that Lambo back and give my fucking money back and give me that.
The vibe was unmatched this week on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The host said he's getting his friend and mayor of Dade County, Trick Daddy, to buy a boat.
We're trying to get Trick to buy a boat. We're trying to, Trick said he want to be a boat owner, so we're trying to get I'm Trick. Living a yacht life. Yeah, you gonna buy one after the day. I'll take that Lambo back and give my fucking money back and give me that yacht.
While pouring the tea on Chris Brown's supported dog bite, Gary questioned the co-host about her dogs.
And I know, Brad, you're a dog person. If somebody came to your house and cleaned up and your dog attacked, aren't you liable to pay them or what have you?
My dogs aren't attack dogs, though, but if they don't like you, they will bark. But they don't bite people. They're trained very well.
Oh, well, that's good then. So they have teeth?
Absolutely. Do you have teeth?
Well, that mean they bite then. Well, they bite. If they got teeth,
they don't bite people.
Eva Marcille went on the record this week to reveal that she had the most suspensions in high school.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Because I was a small girl in school, but I went to school in South Central. So my dad taught me. Well, my mom used to say, if they hit you first, then you hit them back. But my dad taught me, if they look like you gonna fight, if it feels like a fight is coming, then you crack them in their jaw mid-sentence. So that was my thing. So
you used to
an argument, I bet Ricky, all day, every day. That was my thing.
Gospel artist Kiara Sheard called into the show this week. The crew had to pray before bringing her on.
Lord, forgive us for what we just did. Forgot we was finna interview Kiara Sheard and stuff, and she just got married. I'm sitting up here talking about what my uncles, the way they was playing their pants. Lord, you know my heart, and Lord, you know I didn't mean that.
Good morning. I love you, so I love y'all so much. I'm over here crying, laughing, like, oh my God.
Yes.
Don't tell your daddy what happened. Please
don't tell him.
Because I know he gonna text me. Don't tell your daddy what happened. Don't tell.
Rickey Smiley said what he said and doesn't mind saying it again.
Yeah, I said what I said about these white churches. I'm still mad. Stop going to the white churches. if they not taking a stand for racism, if they ain't said George Floyd name and Breonna Taylor name, you don't need to be in there. I'm denouncing. I'm telling. I said what I said, so get mad.
Another week of no shows for Black Tony. He blames an elderly family member.
How he is on this show, Saturday. You know, family mean everything, Saturday.
Yeah, but
my grandma in the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with your grandma?
My grandma boyfriend got upset. When he started shooting, she got upset. And you know, she pregnant. She finna have a baby. And so.
Well, your grandmama pregnant?
Yeah, she got upset. When he started shooting. And this already it's already a difficult pregnancy because she's 68. And I don't want, she finna have a boy, and I don't want nothing to be wrong with my uncle when he come out.
R&B singer Kelly Price also called into the show this week and was met with a show reminiscing of her good cooking.
Brad, you have not ate until you went over Kelly's house and she cooked for you. All I remember was that macaroni and cheese and that baked chicken. I don't know what you seasoned that baked chicken with, but it was so good.
In the middle of the host delivering a powerful message on Facebook Live, someone seemingly let loose.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. What is that app? I need that app. Oh, no. Oh, what the? Did you just fart? Oh, Lord. God damn. Oh, man. My name's Mr. Stank Ass. That's it. It's gonna be that thing. Hey, you don't need them notice anymore.
Wow.
Y'all done messed up a good message.
In other news, one co-host of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show says TV personality Jeannie Mai is dead wrong for professionally taking on her husband's last name.
I think she just is crazy. I would have not changed my last name to Jenkins. I would have continued to be Jenny Mai, and Jenkins would have been on paper, but I would have not made it official and put it all on credits and stuff on the show and stuff like that.
Why not?
Because she's just as big as him, and that's her profession name. We know her as Jenny Mai, not no Jenny Mai Jenkins.
But that's
her
okay.
Gonna swell up and she's going to end up on the number 2 usher board.
She proud of that.
Oh, yes, she's very proud.
Start wearing church hats on the real.
Okay.
Here's Rocky's joke of the day.
A man was complaining to his friend. He had it all. Man, I had the money. I had the big house. I had the fancy cars. I even had a beautiful woman. And now it's all gone. So his friend said, "Say, man, what happened?" He said, "My damn wife found out."
Bill Bellamy called into the show this week and shared a story of a fellow comedian who was once beaten up.
Was a comedian, I can't say his name, but back in the day, we didn't have cameras, so anytime you saw something, you had to tell somebody. This dude is the first person I ever seen get knocked out, and his security. So but what was so crazy when he got knocked out? One of the spurs of his boots came off, and
It rolled around like a quarter. You know when you drop a quarter on the coffee table, how it's... And then he said,
it was crazy because everybody saw the spur rolling around, but nobody wanted to say anything. Somebody was like, "I think that's go to your shoes."
Friend to the show, Fat Tosh, explains why she's having a microwave installed in her car.
We were supposed to put an outlet in my car because I'm trying to put a microwave in here. So
why you need a microwave in your car?
Because I don't get out. I be in here just go. I like my food hot, like warm, because it ain't good when it's cold.
Right.
So they just get the microwave going in here. I'll be good.
The cast took a moment this week to school the host on the difference between a Bentley and a Rolls Royce.
I'm driving around in a damn casket on wheels.
So go ahead.
That's the Rolls Royce right there. You talking about?
Okay.
The big square. Company? The big square. No, 2 different companies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ricky. Yeah, that's like Ford and Chevrolet, Ricky.
I didn't know that.
I don't know, Ricky.
Out of my price range.
Yes, out of your price range. Yeah, So ain't nothing wrong with that. Maybe talk to some of your colleagues who got one of those cars. But anyway, in my quick final story, y'all.
Or several of those cars in different styles, so you don't have to worry about it.
Say that again. What you say,
Or several of those cars in all different styles and flavors and colors, so you don't have to worry about it.
The show then went on to discuss Gary with the T's car being repossessed at church.
They gave a guy Gary a car when the Sunday school superintendent was up reviewing the lesson.
But let me tell you the one thing that's grand about it, though, baby. They couldn't tow that girl. They had to ride her, baby. Range Rovers are ridden on the back of the truck, not being towed behind.
They said that thing was up. Y'all was inside the church singing, "Yield not to temptation, for you." Sitting there bagging that Range Rover.
And what's so no doubt about it, they don't even let you take your stuff out the car. They just snatch that girl. I'm like, well, girl, wait, can we get the stuff out, baby? You got to go to the line, huh?
Right before 11 o'clock, sir. What?
And finally, here this week, a hospitalized Miss Janie tells the host what he heard is true.
Let me find out you went in there and got somebody told me that you went in the hospital to get some butt implants and make your butt bigger.
I did. I'm already a bad bitch anyway.
To see these videos in its entirety and more, subscribe to Rickey Smiley's YouTube channel at Rickey Smiley Official and online at rickysmiley.com.